Assalamualaikum Madam Azira. My name is Nur Shakina binti Muhammad Sharif and I will start with my first storytelling that ends with "We shall never be again as we were." Just like everyone else, I had a best friend. I was positive that we were inseparable. However, I was blessed with a best friend that not exactly like everyone else's. Mine was 28 years older and wiser than me because she was my mother. Ever since I was a tiny kid, I had always been closer to her compared to my dad. The fact that he had been struggling to make ends meet, and I will never blame him for not being close to me. Being the only child in the family has been the greatest blessings in my life. She paid close attention to every detail of my life. She would even decide my outfits because she made it clear that my fashion sense is terrible. I was away from home for 5 years as I got enrolled into a boarding school that my mom applied for behind my back. At first, I was pretty bummed at the fact that she did not discuss with me before applying. However, I let it slide because I knew it was for my own good. Fair enough, I aced high school like no other. Sure, there were rough patches, but I was willing to do anything to achieve my dream of becoming an architect. 5 years passed in a blur, and before I knew it, I made it to the finishing line. I jumped in joy and cried in tears of happiness the moment I found out that I had scored straight A's in SPM. To say that my both parents were happy is an understatement. I started applying for scholarship and universities to pursue my studies, just like what I had dreamed of. A few months later, I got a letter from Yale School of Architecture saying that I am accepted. As I knew that, I started running to my mom's room to share the happy news, but she didn't look so thrilled. I noticed that she was holding a letter. My heart dropped when I found out that she told me I got accepted into Harvard Medicine School. I knew it was her who applied for because medicine wasn't something that I had in mind. Although I tried reminding her how much architecture meant for me, she made it clear that I had no say in this. Then it came to me how controlling she had been all the time, and she wasn't stopping anytime soon. I finally made myself a favor and went against my mom for the first time in forever. After all, I believe I had to started living my own life. We shall never be again as we were.